completion. It's a sandbox style game. So it's like completion in SimCity or something like that. So there is no completion. There's never completion. All right. Move that down. There are people who hit a point where they're out of goals. So similar to like Minecraft or something like that, there is a point where you hit a series of objectives. So when people are like building things out of adamantine, and you can also start to build an army, and there's people who have like gone and literally killed everybody else on the map. All right. That was still loud, but that's okay. That was the same volume as me. Okay. Back over we go. Wrong desktop. There we go. Okay. Let me change the stream info. Okay, continue playing. Yes. Let's do this. A question about 14. Do you get anything from completing all the side quests? No. No. Some side quests have cool things going on, but no, like, no. There's no lore master style achievement or anything. Nope. Alright. So, to remind you guys where we are progressing into the year of 189. We've been playing basically 1 year each day. They take roughly an hour or two. And then we'll go back into 14. So, here is our fort. What we have is, let me connect this real quick. See who's idle and why. So we are up to 54 dwarves. We had a peak population of 56 before we had a little bit of a mishap. We got a bunch of haulers not hauling right now. So that tells me that all of this wood is not being hauled fast enough. And so this is our entrance. And so we come in the top. The trade caravan would have to go up and around. And then down to our trade depot, as opposed to monsters and stuff would take the shorter path, and they run over these traps. As we enter into our base, this is the last of the storeroom where we initially stored things. And an elven caravan has arrived. All right. It teleported me to it instantly. Okay. And as we go down a floor, we have our underground pasture, as well as our farms, which is going pretty well. That's our seed room right there. And as we continue down through a bunch of floors that I'm not yet using, we get to our residential floor where we have 24 bedrooms, which are shared by probably like 30-ish dwarves, as well as a hospital and a barracks. We don't have better accommodations than that. We have the beginnings of workrooms for small levels of workrooms, which immediately loop down to attached storerooms. It would be really nice if we could get this to be in use. So I don't know. We'll take from anywhere. Okay. I can't have that. It's so frustrating. I wish we had dwarves doing more of that. So I don't know why they're taking so long. All right. As we continue down further, this is the first underground cave that we hit. We did seal ourselves off from it. We continued mining ever deeper. And we found our next floor where we are working on our machinists. So we have our 5 machinists. There are 5 machinist shops where they make these various gears. And we have our cemetery for our early dead. That's the number of coffins I had at the time. That room will continue. So the machinists are there. As we dive down a little deeper, this is the 5 machinist bedrooms, and they have their own designated dining room, so it is a little machinist complex. And that's where we're at. Have I tried crab game? I have not. Lortnish would like a dwarf. All right, let's go find ourselves a name, a dwarf that needs a name. You're going to be one of our mechanics. Lortnish. There you go. Okay. So what that means is, I'll show you your bedroom. So we have bedrooms here. I drink Windex. An unnamed. Ooh, a married couple there. And Lordnish, you live on the right. There you go. So, you live on the right. It's not a wildly aesthetically pleasing game. It is one of the deepest games I have ever played. Alright. So as we jump up, we've got people here hanging out in the machinist's dining room. They do like it. It is probably the nicest dining room we have. It's nicer than our other one up higher. It's further. They have to carry their food all the way down there, which is a bit of a journey. So, while the caravan is on its way, we have a couple of things going on. So first, we need to move all of our trade goods. Finished goods. Crafts. And I think the next industry I want to make is, honestly, probably crafters. Because right there, I had like 6 bins of crafts that have been made since the last trade caravan was here, which is fine, but we could do a lot better. Right now we have, 2 crafters. I would love to jump us to like 5. These are people who make us immense wealth. They use up all the stone in these hallways. So I'd love to kind of use that. It's a deep game because you're digging down. Oh. All right. So I need crafters, and I think I'd love to have. So I did 5 mechanics. I think I want to go bigger with crafters. I think that's the plan. A lot bigger. So we're going to go up a floor. So we're going to have them come in right here. So we have this stone floor. So stone is being used by our mechanics, right? Which is fine. I kind of want the crafter dwarves to be able to use this same room. So we're going to go up a floor. Because I can't go down because they live here. And we're going to go a downstairs right here. And this will be to the stone. Now we also need somewhere to put... Actually, I need somewhere to put the crafts themselves. So I think actually it might be better to put this right there. We'll go upstairs, upstairs, downstairs, downstairs. Yeah, that's the better play. Okay. That's way better. Make this a little bit bigger. A lot bit bigger. And this would need to be wider. That gets us 6. Maybe 8's enough? Maybe 8's enough. That's a lot more than our machinists. And I don't have that much population, so if I designate 10 to it now, that's kind of a problem. Yeah, so maybe that's the play. There we go. So that'll be our layout. We also need a way to connect to the rest of the base. So we're going to go ahead and use an upstair right in the middle. And we need bedrooms. And we need 10 bedrooms. Bedrooms for all of our designated stored away people are also 10 by 10. But we know that we need to connect to this. And we're going to have a hallway that designates to our little crafting wing. Yeah. Okay. We'll put this right. All right. And we'll do... doors at whatever that spacing is. I'm putting them on that southern edge because I want them as close to that stair as possible, because the stairs are what gets them to their materials. All right, and then we need bedrooms. And the bedrooms, and we need a dining room as well. So we'll do, otherwise they have to use the machinist dining room. That's awful. We don't want that. One bedroom there. Oh, not big enough. There's a lot of mining. I don't know that that's actually a good plan. Because you don't really want them on top of the warehouse, on top of the storeroom. Because what'll happen is they'll be sleeping and another crafter will be crafting at the same time. And they'll complain about the noise. So it's probably best. So that's why with the machinists, I had them down a floor and south. Because that drops the likelihood that they're loud. So now I've gone up a floor. And I probably just need to... maybe do it like this, and this is the crafting wing. And then we'll start like right here. And then I don't really care if like a crafter is married to a machinist and they end up with 2 of these bedrooms. That doesn't bother me. Because otherwise I have to sit here and do a bunch of bookkeeping on like how to optimize the couples, and I don't really want to deal with that. Let's just do this. Because if that was south just a little bit, I could have one right here. That's the right play. Oh, man. What a mess. I think there's a way to, like... yeah, it drags, but there's a tool where you can get, like, boxes. So it's more convenient to use the mouse. It's a third-party tool. And you can also, like, build patterns and import them. So you could have, like, if you had all of your workshops had, like, a set shape, you could do it that way. And that allows you to, like, build out really big forts really rapidly. You still have to have the miners for it, but I've seen people who like get up to like 100 population and then mine out like this massive thing with like 15 or 20 miners. What are these rooms for? These are the bedrooms for our crafters. So our crafters are going to work up here. They're going to go upstairs and walk south. And then along the way, they're going to have a dining room. Right here. There we go. And so that gets them some distance from the dining room so that when there's a party, there's less chance that somebody's bothered. Okay. So we'll let miners stick away on that. That could take a while. It's just something I'd like done eventually. We're getting close to the floor here. There it is. All right. So, do we have goods moved here? Ideally what happens is all of the goods have been moved. Trading. That's fine. That's just the newest one. So we're going to request that the trader comes here. I Drink Windex is our trader. So they've been requested to stop what they're doing. And come on up. So they are trading it. Now when they get here, we'll see them. They carry a little scroll. So I don't know how, if you guys are watching on this mobile, you won't be able to tell, but they look, there it is. They're moving up right now. Okay, so they're there, and they'll stay there until they get, like, tired or thirsty or something. So we just want to do that right away. Now, we don't have that many crafts compared to last time, because last time it was the result of crafting and we'd missed a trader because we didn't have a trade depot built. So we'll have less trades than last time. That's why it's important that we up our production, is we want to be able to catch all of the traders. So we're going to do all of this trading first. I don't want to trade our legendary here. It does have a value of 8,000, but I want to hold on to it. And unfortunately, our crafters will also take time to level. And like we still have a lot of these ones that are only worth like 10. That's pretty garbage. Now I will say that trading the bins is something I don't ever want to do anyway because I don't have that many bins, but all my bins are made out of wood. And elves don't like things that are made out of wood. That is unethical because it means that you chop down a tree. So they aren't a fan. Now they can bring you things made out of wood, but they don't really enjoy that. There's ethically harvested wood and non-ethically harvested wood. So you got to be really careful with that. Let's have some pecans, candle nuts. Oh. 5. I want all of them. We're gonna have a lot of exotic fruits here. Okay. And then, how are we doing? Trader profit 10,000. Values at 10,000. I might just call it there. I might just let them have all that. Let me see if there's anything that's like really cheap that I really want. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's okay. I think I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah. I think we're gonna call that good and see if we can make them happy. Oh, wonderful. Great. Now let me move my bins back. Okay, we completed the trade. Halo TV series for Paramount Plus just announced. That's exciting. All right. So we just did all that trading. And we need more crafters so that that becomes a more profitable thing. So that I can literally just say, I want everything that the trader brought to me. The trader's going to feel like they got a great deal. And I honestly don't care. That's where I want to be. I'm not there yet. It does look like we have an idle dwarf. I don't know who. If I go to current job, I have another application that's tracking this. We have a lot of babies. We're up to 8 babies, guys. Our doctor is idle, and that's honestly a good thing. So that doesn't bother me. Doctor can be idle. Doesn't bother me in the slightest. Okay. So we'll go ahead and run back down. What are you making? You're making bins. Do we have plenty of bins? It looks like we have plenty of bins. So why don't you make me... I got plenty of barrels too. There's not really anything I need out of wood. I guess just keep making bins. Oh no! Our ranger's been possessed. Okay, so the problem with a ranger being possessed is they likely... Okay, so somebody's been possessed. Oh my gosh. So they took over a crafts job, workshop. It's important to note that because it means that crafts workshop is going to be reset. So the crafts workshop is likely right here. Right up here. Yep. Oh, nope, that one. Okay. So, what they're saying is that they need bones. They need bones. I don't have bones. So, what we can do is we can hope that some of this stuff is rotted enough that our skeleton here can be claimed. Otherwise, I think we're screwed because I'm not harvesting meat yet. So if they don't view those as bones, I'm kind of screwed. Farmer Girl, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ace. So, but what's nice about it is while they don't have bones, we can... Oh no. Oh no. So, we can lock them in here to die. But they brought a baby with them. Alright, some migrants have arrived. Any chance you guys brought bones? My god. So, let's go ahead and try placing a... Oh, crap. Will they kill others to get bones? No, by the time they go that point, they're just berserk. I need that baby to leave. That baby leaves, it's game on. We're just going to lock them in there to die. And I'll just let them starve to death. Halo Infinite multiplayer did drop today. Mother of God. That is awesome. Guys, that is so exciting. That is so exciting. I'll be playing that after stream. I'm actually surprised. That's so cool. And a little bit mad that people were like trying to leak it. Because the frustrating part is there's people like, I knew it. No, Fido, we're going to finish the book before stream. I would love to pivot right now, but I can't just keep pivoting and not leveling. Okay. So, I need that baby out of there. Can somebody get that baby? Is there a way to tell somebody to grab this baby? Whose baby are you? The ranger who's here. Okay, so you're here with your baby, with your mom. And your father is Nish. Please tell me your father's not our doctor. Oh, thank God. No. They're just a doctor. You're not our doctor. Yeah. I don't care about that. Who is Nish? The fact that you're unnamed is good. Because that means it's less likely that it's somebody we've invested in. Do you not live here? Okay, I think your mother may have moved here already pregnant. It's possible your father hasn't made it here. The downside is that does mean it's possible that your father's gonna come here. And it's likely that your father thinks that they're going to find your mother here. And you. And, oh, nope, Nish is here. Nish here just came here in the most recent migrant wave. Oh, your father... No, that's the wrong Nish. That's the wrong Nish. That's another Nish. We don't have a Nish. Okay, your father has not moved here yet. Oh, no. You have an uncle that's a necromancer? Oh, God, you are in a really dangerous family. A necromancer can be the end of a fort. Oh, man. So the problem is, because your father doesn't live here, nobody's going to come get that baby. That baby has to die. Now, do we have any relationships with the... I'm really trying to decide what the likelihood that anything goes wrong if we just let them die. You've named your baby. Your relationship with your baby is that it's your only son. Oh, mother of God. Okay. Maybe Nish already died. Maybe Nish is already dead and in the ground. Yeah, you're passing acquaintances. These people aren't even going to notice you. Look at this. You're a nobody. Oh. Yeah. No, I'm not even worried. Not even worried. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, Nish already died. Nish already died. Nish is the father. Nish died. Yeah, Nish was afraid. He died afraid while experiencing trauma. He felt hopeless, terrified. You know, the usual. His upper body is gone. He was incredibly muscular, though. But his upper body is lacking in its entirety. Okay. Well, unfortunately, this fatherless child and his mother are gonna have to die. All right. We have locked the door. Nish was 77 years. What a brief life. Oh, so young. Why is the baby dying? Because typically other dwarves are really sad when a baby dies, and also seeing a dead baby is like super bad. So we're gonna hope that the mother goes insane, and so there's a couple different types of insanity. We're gonna hope the mother goes melancholy, because if she goes melancholy, she's not gonna hurt anybody, and we can let her out, and people will raise the baby. If she goes berserk, however, we could see something really, really awful happen. Just a heads up there. So. Okay. So, we're going to find out. Okay, so that's a bunch. That's the rest of our traps built. Be nice when that gets done. What is that? What's walking in right here? A stray baby llama. What? What else? A stray water buffalo? Okay, so we've had 2 more babies born just now. At some point, is Magic DPS fun? Yes. And Magic DPS is going to be doing incredibly well next expansion. And Farmer Girl gifting a sub to Darth Pickles. Thank you so much. Alright. So we've got our miners here. I think we might need to up the number of miners. We're up to... That last migrant wave drove population to 80. We are definitely getting another miner. Oh my god. Whoa. 80. 80. What? Congratulations, Kadal. You've been upgraded to a miner. Alright, so that's another miner. 80! 80! That's insane! Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna hope that that helps. That helps get this mined. They've mined out the hallway, which is like the least useful of all of this. That's literally like the least useful thing they could have done. Oh, did I place that wrong? Yep. All right. And we have 27 dwarves, so we need some other way of storing stuff. Faster. Faster, faster, faster. We're going to make a wood stockpile here. And here. In hopes that that drops this down just a little bit more. Yeah, that plummeted it. Good. So the goal is that we get all that wood inside. Because the longer I am operating this way, like right now there's all these villagers out here. And that's how we lost people. Is like, look at all these people outdoors. So I need to get all this wood in so that I don't have a reason to go outside anymore. I also need to... have some way of like starting to spread traps out here as well. So we're gonna do traps outdoors here. And I do want to remove the slope. Alright. So we're going to slowly start making a little bit of headway. I want all of that slope gone, actually. So we'll make a tiny bit of headway by... and get this slope over here gone as well. Starting to restrict how things move around the map. So, that's the plan. You can't find a group for Eden? It can be slow, especially the early fights, yeah. The early fights can be a little slow. So in the meantime, you can like go clear other quests or something like that. Just because like people are running 9 through 12. So you might go try a little bit later today. I don't know. You might try a little later in the day and see if that's a little luckier, as opposed to like early in the day on a Monday, pre-reset and stuff, when people are used to playing more in the evenings. I mean, gear doesn't reset on it yet, but like you can grind it as much as you want, because you'll need to get to 9 through 12. Okay, so we've got our crafters crafting away. What I'd like to now do is check on our mining. They've almost mined out the finished goods room. We can go ahead and put a door on it. Good. And actually, we almost have that whole hallway smooth. That'll be nice. Come on, miners. Ridiculous. That's gonna be a process. I think once we have 8, it'll be really nice, though. Be really, really nice. So I think you can actually link stockpiles as well. Yes, you can. I think you can link stockpiles once we get into some management. And that starts to allow shops to only be able to take from certain warehouses. And what that allows for you to do is start, like, protecting how much of things go how far and where somebody paths from. So I think that's the right call. Yeah, it's really just miners that we're waiting on now. We dropped to 15 idlers there. We were really low for a little bit. Are they just moving wood? Yeah, they're just moving wood. Okay. That's fine. 23 idlers is so many. I don't want to jump to like 27 miners, but that's really what I need. It's really what I need, is I need a ton of miners. So I could add, let's add 2 more. I don't even know if I have the picks for that. So if I don't, what'll happen is you'll start to have picks be shared, so when somebody takes a break. So you'll end up with idle dwarves if they're ever trying to work the same hours. Alright, so we're gonna add 2 more miners. Yep. And let me go through all my haulers here and make sure that they're only hauling. I don't want somebody interrupting something they're not supposed to be able to do. So what I'm now doing is in my Dwarf Therapist screen, let me move this over for you, is all my people with designated jobs are not allowed to haul. And so all of my haulers are therefore, by their very nature, they must have immigrated. And they come with all of their like really reasonable, like their leveled skills by default. They're allowed to do those. So like, I don't want that person being allowed to do this. So haulers are just haulers. That's all they're allowed to do by default. I don't want multiple doctors because I want anybody who is designated as skill to get every chance possible to get better at it, and I want to know that that's all they're doing. And then we can go check current job and see who's idle, and it's all haulers that are idle. So you can see all these idle people. So there's nothing to haul. So what I need to do is I need to set up more industries, and that requires more workshops. And more workshops requires more mining. So I now have 41 idlers, and I don't really have any way of dealing with that. I could give them just literal busy work just to get the idle number down. That doesn't actually help me. So I need them to like have a real task they can do. So mostly what that falls to is like mining. Mining's got to be the thing. And the miners are right here. And they're smoothing this floor. As this floor gets... I could go ahead and stop all that. And that would hopefully get them back to mining. They're a lot better at mining than they are stone detailing. Stone detailing, our highest ranked one is rank 8. As opposed to the mining, the skill max is out at level 20. And we have 2 level 20 miners already. Of our now 2, 4, 6 miners. This fort's just growing really fast. Which is a little alarming. And it's alarming because... News of our Wealth is drawing in immigrants, which is great. News of our Wealth is drawing in trade caravans, which is great. But News of our Wealth is also making us very visible to things that would love to come take our wealth. So we really need the defensive side of things to upscale fairly quickly. Right now I'm running all passive defenses, so we're running traps. And then I need all this wood to be inside. If the wood could be inside, that'd be great. So I think I'm just going to start doing wood stockpiles literally everywhere. Because we need this, like, urgently. See if that cuts down. Idlers plummeted to 5. That's good. The goal here being to get all wood indoors very, very, very rapidly. Okay. Brian, I'm going to play Halo after stream. I'm going to play Halo after stream. I don't have my capture card set up, so... And we're going to finish... I'm going to finish that Wondrous Tales today. I'm going to hit 80 on Monk. Alright. So we had put wood in, like, all these hallways. That's the plan for now. I don't know. We're just trying to get it inside. Just get it indoors. We've got idlers down at 0. That's good. It's going to be a year of moving wood. Because that's really where we need to be. And then we need these crafters done. So, crafts workshop. Look at those miners go. Look at those miners go. Cool. That should give them time to handle it. Yeah. I'll probably miss the first 2 patch cycles, you know, because I'm not going to play for a couple hours. Oh, man. What a mess day 1 can be. I don't know if you guys are referring to actual news of an update or you're just laughing about day 1 launches, because I'm just laughing about day 1 launches. Okay. Everybody's hauling. We have 9 babies, 80 adults, and 1 of whatever the other thing is. Might be mood. I don't know. Keep it going. So I do need to make sure that... So we're ready to move to 8 crafters. How many crafters do we have right now? Right now we have 1. So I'm going to go ahead and promote 2 more. Because they already have good skill in it. Okay. Commit. And that'll help build these workshops a lot faster. And so the goal will be to get to 8 crafts dwarfs as quickly as possible. There we go. So that'll be 6 of them built. Every time they mine out enough space, I'm going to do it. Come on. There we go. There's that one. And then the last one can go right here. Okay. All 8 Crafts Dwarf workshops built. Okay, our dwarf went insane, and now they have gone berserk. So our mother here, whose husband died in the werecat attack last year, has now gotten into a fist fight with her baby. She attacked the baby, but the baby jumped away. She grabbed it by the thumb and has bit into the baby. This is ending very poorly. All right. I don't know who wins. I don't know that the baby really stands a chance. No, baby's dead. All right. Well, this game is dark. And now we have to wait for her to die. We cannot leave. We cannot let her out. We cannot let her out. Period. She will absolutely attack every single dwarf in this fort until she is killed. So we just have to leave her here. She'll slowly starve to death, or yeah. We're gonna finish this craft because you're literally already mid-craft, and you're done. Remove that building. I'm gonna go ahead and say make chairs. And then as long as she's buried within a reasonable time, we won't get a ghost. Otherwise we get a ghost, and ghosts... We're not gonna get a ghost. We're gonna bury her in one of these coffins. It's gonna be fine. The fact that I have... I think that... What is that? Is that a water buffalo? It is. There's a water buffalo and a keet roaming the halls. What that's a sign of is that we have gotten enough new animals to come in and be tame within our fort that are not assigned to a place to live. So we are going to assign them a place to live. Right here. And we're going to set it to... take on all the animals that have popped up that don't belong here. Just so that they don't starve to death. That's really it. Looks like we might have gotten our first underground trees. Nope. They have not matured yet. Because those are tree icons. Hazel tree sapling. Cool. So at some point that will be big enough that we can harvest. And we'll have our first wood from underground. I probably shouldn't harvest that, because honestly, wood hauling has kind of been the bane of our existence. Oh, look at that. What's coming up? What's coming up? Sweet pods. Sweet pods. Very good. We have things besides dimple cups coming to maturity. Go, farmers, go. How cool is that? I don't think that room will get haunted. I think we'll be okay. We just need to clear it as soon as she dies. So that we can bury. The baby needs to be buried promptly. Oh no, I messed that up. I messed up that door. Let me mine this out, and then we'll put a wall there. That was a mistake. It's just going to bother me that the doors don't line up. They don't have to, but we'll build a wall. All right. And we're going to... Needs door. Needs door. Guys, I let a mason make a door. I make doors like for like a year. Very good. Okay, the crafts dwarf workshop has been finished up. Has the old one's been torn down? The new ones have been built. So what we now need is some crafts dwarfs making rock crafts. Okay. And that should allow for us to make a finished good pile that goes right here. But in this, we need to make sure that... That should be finished goods. Finished goods. Enable. And we want nothing dealing with metal. Nothing dealing with gems. Nothing dealing with artifact quality. We do want artifact quality. Yeah, that's right. And we don't want anything dealing with flasks or goblets. Because those are functional. Everything else, I don't care. We can trade it. Nothing can be made out of stone, I don't think. Yeah. That should be fine. Okay. I need more doors. Cool. And then the miners actually look done for now. So we're gonna have them do everything in this residence. And then everything on this floor. And then everything right from here up. And that'll give our miners... We'll put them back on stone detailing. I need to mine out another industry soon, but I want to get this one set up first. So I can turn that off after. Alright. So, we only have currently... yeah, we currently only have 3 stone dwarves. We need 2 more. To push us to 5. Is the next set. I'm looking at Dwarf Therapist here. I'll move this over, because this next step is going to be fairly tedious. I think there's a way to set professions, and I can just right-click assign, but for now it's fine. So we'll commit that. And then I need... That puts me at 5, so I need 3 more. Alright. Now we have 8. Perfect. Come on. There we go. And that should give us a massive increase in our stone production for our stone crafts. A wildly large increase. Now they'll be all junk for now because we have a level 20 crafts dwarf that's been doing most of the heavy lifting. We have a 16, a 15 that are new, but they just came to us with some level of crafts knowledge. A pretty epic amount. But then we have 5 just complete noobs. But they're going to get a lot of practice. A ton of practice. Finished goods stockpile. Why is there a barrel? Apricot barrel. What's in it? Finished goods. Change settings. Stone clay. No. You can't have stone in here. Oh, no. Enable. Crap. Forbid. And then flasks and goblets. Okay. No. There we go. Me too, Crux. Me too. Yes. I'd love to play some Halo, but I got other things to do today. I'm looking forward to it. Alright. And let's get these doors installed. And then these doors are incredibly important because Crafts Dwarfs workshops are taken over by Fey Moods a lot. And so it's very important that these get done because these are where we're going to lock people to die. If we need to. It's nice to see there's 3 crafts. Oh gosh, I literally see these crafts workers all at work. It's so nice. Look at them go. The only room I haven't seen used right now is the south one. We have 0 people idle. That's so good. Okay. I haven't seen the south one used. Mesmerizing to watch. And then they are hauling doors. So we do need to give our bedrooms to our crafts dwarves. Thankfully, Fido made a pretty epic number of beds there. There's literally 34 of whatever this sand pear material wood is. Okay. A residency petition of the Spear Dwarf. Great, we have some people starting to take claim. So as soon as we cross 100 people, we're going to have to start dealing with politics. We're going to end up with a mayor, and we're going to end up with, you know, a bookkeeper, and there will probably be taxes, and everything is going to get wildly complicated. We may have to spin up our own currency. If I have to mint my own currency, that becomes just a disaster because currency ends up everywhere if you don't have everybody have a bedroom to store theirs in. At some point, theft can become a problem. So, you know, in the real world, humans are believed to be able to live in, like, commune-style places of under 20 people as a tribe, and it doesn't cause that many issues. But over about 20, the human brain starts to tribalize a little bit to sub-factions. And so it gets a lot harder to manage and keep people all working towards the same goals without having serious disagreements with each other. It's when it moves beyond being familial. So dwarves here, that number functions a little bit higher. It makes it to about 100 before you have an issue. And I think the reason for that is just from a gameplay mechanics standpoint. You have to have the ability to set dwarves aside. Like where, like my bookkeeper won't have any jobs. They will. That is what they will do all day, every day. So I think masons are probably the next industry to make it. Yeah, that's probably the next one. And after we do masons, we will have had, I don't know, it might be time to revisit food and set up a culinary industry. Maybe even before masons, honestly. Masons make our doors, tables, and chairs. So the reason masons are important is when we start scaling up to needing more dining rooms. When you move into politicians, they're going to ask for like designated offices. No longer just bedrooms will work. They'll need somewhere to conduct meetings. They'll need somewhere to have work. So starting to have like meeting halls and things like that. There's a lot of other small offset rooms and stuff that start to work their way into your fort design. Not to mention, I would not mind at some point a human caravan has arrived. How cool is that? What do I have as far as, do we have any crafts made? I feel like we just traded. Oh, nothing's in bins. Nothing's in bins. Oh, what a disaster this is. Okay, guys, quickly, we gotta put away these. We gotta put these crafts away. What's going on here? So there's just amulets all over the ground here. Edgy Lord, you have a, oh, my God, all right. Do we not have enough bins? What's the problem here? Max bin, 55. I think people are too busy hauling wood. A little bit of idle can actually be a good thing. Max bin. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Max bin. Max barrel. All right. That's good. What's the problem? I don't know what's happening here. Okay. I can tell that, like, we're starting to run out of the ability for stone to be... Huh. Yeah, we're starting to run out of the ability for stone to be here. We may need a bigger stone stockpile. Our mason one may just be separate. Honestly, because the mason ones, I may also want to start controlling what material becomes masonry. We'll see. But this is a problem. Let me place some more doors, and then we'll go deal with all the crafting. Okay. So all the doors are set for the crafts workshops. And the bedroom floor is done as well. So the crafting is now doored. Man, look at how good they did with that wood. Way to go, guys. Alright, let's jump back up. Okay. Traders are here. Figure it out. Let's get our crafts. What did I miss? Cups, goblets, mugs. I don't want that. I want crafts. Okay, there we go. We only have 3. We have, like, no wealth for the humans. Oh, no. We did not get crafting up early enough. I have 8 crafters now, so, like, hopefully it's better moving forward. But that's a bummer. Keep our mechanics busy. Just plant traps radiating out. There's not really a plan here. So that should be fine. Our broker may long-term actually lose their job as a mechanic. They may just be our broker and architect, as well as bookkeeper. So we may actually demote them and promote another mechanic in their place. Or they may lose their broker job. We'll find out. I don't know if we have anybody that's naturally tending towards any of that. I don't know that I really care. So we'll see if the trade works out here. I cannot believe we had 2 trades in the same season. I mean, I can, but how are we doing? We have 2 pending. We'll wait for those to get here. Is this all just cloth and leather? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, this is all cloth and weapon armor. Okay. You can actually move your crafts up here at some point. That's another thing that can happen. So once my crafts are up here, that makes that a little bit easier. Makes the moving of crafts a lot faster because the hauling's kind of happening throughout the season. One more. I mean, the problem is everybody's busy hauling. Like, they're doing what they... Okay! The ranger is dehydrated. They might die. Good, 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 good. This is what we're rooting for. That's our insane dwarf down there. They are struggling. They are weak. You don't necessarily... If you have a military, you can have them go in and fight them. The downside is that what can happen is, like, a person with a relationship with that person can then have to kill a friend, and that's a lot of negative thoughts. So, like, if you have a room set aside that you can afford to just wait, you want them to die of natural causes. It's way better. It's way better, in my opinion. All right, how we doing? That's all good. So let's move our request. Drink Windex is busy sleeping. So we're going to wait. Come on. You cannot cure insanity. No, once they're insane, that's it. They're done. They're done. If it drops off, it's after an amount of time I've never been willing to wait. Because you would have to have the ability for them to eat and drink. So you could like lock them away insane and like somehow provide them with food and drink. Or if you have your food and drink spread throughout your fort, which some people do because of disasters they've had happen. Now we are only in April, so we're going to have to let time tick a lot faster. Because we burned an hour getting this far. But a lot of that's that I mined out a whole new industry. That takes time. We brought a new industry on this year. I don't know that I want to bring on a second. I would like another industry, but I don't know that that needs to be done this year. Trade at depot. Okay, you're on your way. Windex is on the way. Now this trade will be a lot faster because we don't have anything to trade. There it comes. There comes Windex. All right. Trade. Now look at all those things that are 50 of value. That's because you've done a good job. There's a figurine of Fido. A figurine of Edumeme. We're trading figurines of you guys. That's awesome. No. They assign even more value to that artifact. 10,000 now. Look at all this stuff that's worth 50. That's amazing. Now, at rank 20, you also work faster. So our higher ranked guys also just work faster. We've got 8,900. What I would like is food and drink first. I don't feel like just so wildly over-the-top wealthy that that's where I'm at. I wouldn't mind a bronze pick or a copper pick, better yet. Right there, a crappy pick. Yep. So we'll take another crappy pick. And let's come down. I've got plenty of cloth and everything from last time. I don't have the ability to make bags. So I wouldn't mind, like, bags that are, say, under 50. Just cheap bags. Oh, there's sand. I wouldn't mind sand. We didn't get sand last time. That's a big deal. That was one of the things being asked for by the insane person. I believe. Yam seeds, Malay flour, sandbag again. Okay. All right. If I set up food, it's going to require some outdoor stuff, so I'm not sure I'm there. I think masonry needs to come on board first. I've got plenty of leather and cloth for the fact that we don't have a leather and cloth industry. It's really just for moods. So I've got plenty, because I bought a bunch last time. Last time we had a chance to buy this. Alright. So let's go grab some anvils again. All right. This way, when we set up our food industry, we're going to move to prepared meals, and prepared meals will wildly increase the happiness with our dwarves. Okay, and then we got some yarn. It's cheap. It's fine. I'll take it. And then some cheeses. And then I don't know what I need parchment for, but we'll take it. Okay. A might go ahead and just take these bars and then call it a day. Take some glass, maybe? A little bit of rope. Yeah, we're gonna call it a day right there. Okay, they seem happy. I'm happy. They're happy. Great. That was not nearly as much. Take my bins back and we're done. So let our haulers haul, and then we basically just probably let it go all the way into the summer months. As we slowly haul off all this wood. They've made a pretty big dent. We did have a big pile right here that had built up because of the previous way I was handling some outdoor stockpiling. It is raining outside. If you see the tiles slightly flashing blue. So that's giving all these people negative thoughts. They don't enjoy working outside. They don't enjoy working outside in the rain. I eventually want them to be inside all the time. The downside of inside all the time is they do gain an aversion to sunlight. And they can get really physically ill if they've stepped into the sun once they gain that aversion. You have to retrain them. So if you're going to have a military, you need to have them training outside sometimes so that they don't get sick if they ever have to fight outdoors. Or you need to create areas where you invite things in with the purpose of fighting them. That is the alternative. So you can create big, like, indoor arenas that you invite things into, you seal it, you let your troops in, and you fight in this contained space. I plan on going pretty passive here. So we'll see how far we can get. At some point I'll be able to do weapon traps. Weapon traps work a lot better. A lot better. Ideally at that point you have like a weapons industry. So you're putting like 10 weapons in every trap, so something just gets slammed with weapons. Okay. We are now in May. Good. We've got plenty of birds here. When I go to finish up my culinary industry, we may actually move to... I may actually move to having set things like... I may actually set up like nest boxes and stuff. That gives you like a lot more chickens. You want to be very careful with that, because if you don't manage it, you can overrun your fort with chickens. You can have just thousands of them. But it is fairly easy to get a good source of meat and bone and eggs and all these things that can be harvested. So, I'll pick one type of bird and we'll just monoculture that bird. Probably set up a pen like down here or something. Okay. I do need to do some above ground farming as well. So we'll claim some of this map at some point. Above ground farming lets you plant plant types that require sunlight, such as things like strawberries, which then you can make like strawberry wine. Okay, so it says we need plump helmet spawn. So that means, okay, the ranger is now starving, no longer just thirsty, now also very hungry. I do not care about that. Feel free to die at your own pace. So we've got plenty of bags there. So once we got more bags, the first thing that this thing did is it came in and claimed bags. And that collapsed all those seeds back in. Once I have the ability to start generating more cloth, I can actually set up a cloth industry. I can make various clothing and things like that. That makes dwarves happy, having possessions. To keep the possessions from just being left everywhere, you do have to start setting up like dressers and wardrobes and cabinets and stuff for people to store all their possessions in. Alright. Let's set up a... and then... Whoa! I ran out of chairs, actually. So I assume my doors has been running long enough. So let's move back to... And then make doors again. That'll make me a bunch more. So, that'll help. My gosh, what a mess. There's so much wood everywhere. Which is great. Like, once you have wood like this, where it's stored up, you never go outside again. Like, this will be enough wood to hopefully last me forever, even. I don't know. I don't really have a plan. So it'll be nice to kind of get to that point where I don't have to ever... I mean, it would take... Like, as fast as Fido works, I've got a lot more wood than Fido could ever use. Which is great. Oh. Who's here? Some migrants have arrived. Stop with the migrants. How many? 86, thank God. Small migrant wave. Baby migrant wave. That's close. Oh my gosh. That was alarming. I really don't want this many more people. It challenges my food supplies. It starts to create, like, oh God, what a mess. Max barrel. Yep. We'll put it in barrels. There's all this raw food down there. There we go. Somebody just brought a barrel in. Good. They literally just set that barrel down. So this is all beer and wine and spirits. This is also beer and wine and spirits. This is food. Some of this food cannot be eaten. So it would be nice to start having food pile up at the same rate as this. This feels like I'm starting to come out ahead. I'm starting to produce way more liquor than I can possibly drink. Yeah, that would be really nice to have that kind of fill up. I may move down and start setting up food and wine cellars. I believe each dwarf eats 1 food and drinks 2. How much does a dwarf eat? Dwarf Fortress. Let's go to the wiki. All right. So a healthy adult consumes 8 to 9 food units per year. There should be... And then drink. Alcohol. How much do they eat? There's different values. Acquisition. That satisfies their thirst. Okay. I'm reading about their thirst right now. They start considering something to drink 1 out of every 120 times every tick when the game is idle. Then they get thirsty. Doesn't say how much they drink. A baby takes thirst from their mother. Great. So that makes the mothers more thirsty. And I don't see... It's just random. So it's not... What's their average... What's the number of ticks per season? Okay. Alright. Can I sell the liquor? Probably. It's very valuable. I don't know that I would. Alright. So I think what I need to do is I need to start creating like a storeroom off of these rooms for food and liquor. And we'll do twice the space for liquor as I did for food. Do it like that. We'll just round that up. Yeah. Put their doors right next to each other. Yeah. And so I'll start moving them to the dining halls. We'll do the same at this other dining hall down here. And then we'll do this one a little bit smaller. Right there. And put those across the hall from each other. Okay. Look at how good that looks all smoothed out. And this is looking good too. We're getting a lot better. How are we doing on stone detailing? 8-3 or 8-8-3-1-1-1. Okay. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. Everything looks a lot nicer smoothed out. I think. We can engrave it after that. Getting just the entire fort smoothed is already like a major milestone. Major milestone. So we've got almost this whole floor smoothed. We do have the floor below it entirely smoothed. We're going to break that when I mine out those storerooms. Craft store room is just now being smoothed. All of it. They're just working their way around. You can see them working up here. And just slowly ticking away. They'll get faster and faster and better at it. That just takes time. So the experience on it is fairly slow. At level 8, you're considered an expert at something. It takes 8,000 experience to get to the next one, and we're at 7.8 on our top one. So it just takes... You get a little bit of experience every time you do it. So it's just going to take more and more and more. Microsoft basically crashed Steam with that announcement. That's awesome. I'm really thrilled. That's very cool. I was bummed that people were considering that they're leaking that it might come true because it does come out today, which is awesome. And then nobody is thrilled like that knew about that. And so for anybody that read the leak, and then B, it doesn't come out and people were mad. So I would have rathered it be really catch people off guard instead of all the coverage. But really cool. All right. Watching our crafts dwarves work here. Hopefully, so we do have 33 idle people. As I go read Dwarf Therapist here, we'll jump over to current job and look for people that don't have one. They are all haulers, other than our doctor is idle, and I don't care about that. Doctor can be idle. Doctor might be our best bookkeeper. When can I start setting up nobles and administrators? Okay, so we can set one up right now. The mayor is elected. I can't do anything about that. We have a broker. We don't have a bookkeeper. So I think we need to set up a bookkeeper. We need to set up a permanent hospital. And I'd like the permanent hospital to be down closer to all of this industry. So we've got 4 floors right now. I'd rather expand up, not down. So I'm going to say it needs to be put on the same floor as the crafting workshops. Right there. And then we're going to do a medical suite. So first we need this to be close to the stairwell. We don't want to have to haul sick people any more than we want to. So let's set up a hallway here. So that'll be our big hospital room. There's a series of things that you can store off of a hospital room. So we'll do a big medical storeroom. Dwarves also eat but don't drink. So we'll do that. And then our medical dwarf will need an office. And we'll do a nice big office and bedroom. So they'll have their own designated bedroom with their own designated office off of it. We'll put the bedroom in the back and the office up front. So we'll be able to store food in one of those and supplies in the other. All right. Two entrances. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and stop all the smoothing from happening. Because that's what's stopping all the mining. When I was just doing it wasn't that big of a deal earlier. All right. That'll cut down on the amount of smoothing remaining. That increases the odds that they actually mine. There we go. Get them actually mining out. And then let me stop this right here. I don't need to track the hallway any further than I need to. Perfect. Farmer Girl, thank you so much for gifting us up to ETH Demon. Given all the people that need to be involved in a release like this, it was gonna leak. Yeah, it's just a bummer. I can still be disappointed in it while understanding that it's gonna happen. So that'll give us a really big hospital, but more importantly, that's going to allow us to set up a bookkeeper. What a bookkeeper does is right now, if I check and I want to look at, there is a button in here somewhere. Is it Z? Right here. So when I press Z, I don't know if that pauses or not. Try not to pause. But I see all these things with question marks. Those are all rough estimates. And those rough estimates can be wildly off. So what we can do is we can actually start tracking the amount of everything we have. It starts by saying, just track it reasonably close. And our bookkeeper will go out and try to keep rough tabs on everything. But you can hone down to where you actually know exactly how much you have of everything. In all your store piles and everything like that. So it allows you to see how much food you have, how much drink you have. What your total wealth is at. So it's just nice as a player to have that. So we'll track this. Let these miners get to work. We only have one miner working right now. At least on this floor. It's possible they're mining out other stuff. So they're mining that out first. So let's do a food storage here. And we're going to limit this to only meals. Where do I have... I don't know where to put meals. I think if I just restrict everything but prepared food, I think it handles that. Yeah. I think it handles that. Okay? We don't have any meals yet. That's just a storehouse for now. And then we'll wait on this last spot to be mined out. Do I have doors? Do. Nice. Good. Good. So when we start making prepared meals here, which we'll do soon, that'll give people the ability to kind of enjoy that. And so I'll put stored food down near each meeting hall. And then we're going to put liquid in the other one. Specifically the liquid that people drink. So as opposed to like milk, which is used for, I think, really just cheese making. Maybe for nursing babies that don't have mothers. Which can happen, right? We almost had that happen today. I don't know. I don't know if milk is used for anything but cheese. It's possible they just put them on alcohol. I'm not really sure. Or water. I honestly don't know. No Halo stream? No, I'm going to do it after stream. I got other goals that were already set for today. That stuff was all just rumored, and I try to be really careful with rumor speculation. So, didn't have a plan. And I don't have my capture card set up. Oh, look at that hospital go. And they almost mined that out as well. Good, 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 good. Yeah. So, I said we would do this today. I do want to play one whole year. We're only halfway through the year. We're an hour and a half in. I'm trying to get this to like a 2-hour segment. So I don't know if I'm just not letting it... I'm letting it pause too much while I did all this digging. So. Brian might stream some Halo. Okay. Peasant has given birth to dwarven babies. Great. I really don't like that was plural. Oh my god, they had twins! They had twins! We're currently at 10 babies, which does mean our first babies must now be in the adult content, adult range. So they must be teens. Oh god. We're up to 85 dwarves. Oh, good, 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 good. Are they dead? There's miasma in that room. Are they dead? A spattering of blood. That's the baby, right? They could... Okay. That's the baby. Where's the other one? Miasma will drift over time. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Risen to Tell's rotten corpse. Oh, nice. Okay. Let it loose. Permit passage. And make passable. Okay. There we go. So now we get to bury those, which is great. We do need to remove this Crafts Dwarf's workshop. I don't want it here. I could make a kitchen. Now that we have 2 spare rooms up here. If you want to make it out of logs, I don't care. It's not its long-term home. The animal trainer was possessed. Are you joking? We had an immediate mood. So I don't think you can have 2 moods at once. Oh no, they're going to come take one of these. They have taken a Crafts Dwarf's workshop. You suck. Oh, they began a mysterious construction. They got everything they needed. Come on, man, they must have only needed stone or something that was like nearby. That was so fast. Okay, good. It's another mood, but they're gonna complete the craft. Let's get some doors going. Okay. Good. And then I need to place a... let's give you like a pretty legendary desk here. Alright. Or not. I only have 2 tables. You will have 2 tables then. And you can have a chair sitting on this side of it. I would have loved to give you another one. So maybe at some point. And then let's give you a bed. Okay. So our doctor is named Etor Let Mausoleum. Etor Let Mausoleum. Now, Brian said he might stream today. He said he might. Brian's been incredibly helpful off stream lately, and I feel like it's weird that there's not a Brian dwarf. So we're gonna name Del Monty B, our dwarf. There you go, Brian. You are our doctor. And because I need it named anyway, and that's perfect. And you're also gonna be our bookkeeper. Where you at? Now, In order to do that, you require an office. So you'll notice that there's actually lowest precision's fine. Needs to work in an office. So we're gonna make an office. Offices are made, they queue off of chairs, I believe. Yes, they queue off of chairs. And I'm going to assign this room to Del Monte B. And then you're going to get your own bedroom. Del Monte B. I think that's it. So, you now have it. So if I open this up, you are satisfied. Congratulations, a bookkeeper was the next person we needed. So that takes care of that. And what that means is now, when you're not healing people, you're going to be able to go track books for us. Because right now, our doctor's been sitting idle a lot, and that's been driving me nuts. So that will go ahead and allow you to do that. You made a diorite toy hammer. Thank you. Thank you for that, I guess. I do not care about that. Bookkeeper just sits in a library. Yeah, so they're going to sit in their office and they're going to add up things in their head. An idle doctor is a good thing. So a bookkeeper is also idle. Zexus. They're also idle. An idle doctor means that when somebody's injured, they can tend to them. So what I'll do is our bookkeeper, I can lower the standard of bookkeeping if we get a lot of injured people, and it will make them idle again. You can also make you could have a designated bookkeeper, especially if you're going to move to a manager. That's not a bad plan. You can also try having a bookkeeper be your broker and then make them both those things, and then lower your bookkeeping when you want them to do brokering stuff because you want them to take priority there. So I just looked at it, and our existing broker is also a really good mechanic and is our architect. So I didn't want to take that away. So kind of thinking it through. All right, we have 47 idols. Let me go back to smoothing stone. Get them doing that. So that should cut that down a little bit. They're hauling all that off. So that wood is full. Oh my god. We may not finish a year. That wood is getting full. That wood is getting full. That is crazy. Oh, nice. Let's get a, we're gonna make a cook. So, if I say cooking, do we have anybody that's good at cooking? That's also not employed. We do. So, I know, I'm trying. We have like 30 people hauling wood in. There's no way you can keep up. So I am going to make a cook. And what's exciting about a cook is needs cooking. Great. That's great. That's why I did that. And they made it. They're making it. They're making it. It rotates that. There it is. Add task. We're going to make lavish meals. Nothing but the best. That determines the number of ingredients required, 1, 2, or 3. So there have to be 3 unique ingredients in each meal. That would be a problem if it weren't for the fact that, like, we have plenty of food. So we'll start to merge them down, but it's going to give people incredibly happy thoughts. And that's like where we're getting all these other random ingredients right now is trading. We're heavily trade-based. You don't have to be. If we would set up more food industries, we would have more types of food. If I would set up outdoor farming, or if I would set up meat harvesting, you could be hunting. There's a number of other sources. But the goal is to maximize our variety of food, and that should help make people a lot happier. When I look at happiness right now, our happiest 2 people are our 2 mining dwarves. Our least happy people. Our least happy person's a baby, which was left alone in the rain. So that's not my fault. That's bad parenting. And within the last week, she's satisfied at work. Worry about being unable to pray. I really don't want to deal with religion yet. Uneasiness after not being able to pray. Oh no. The dead walk. Oh God. Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Where? Oh, this is very bad. Okay. Step 1, no more mechanics outside. Period. They can finish that one. Step 2, there's a way to forbid things. There's a way to forbid things. Oh, that like fell in the water. That fell in the water? Alright. I'm guessing what happens is we stored it on ice. And then the ice melted. Oh my god, look at how much is here. Did we chop a tree down while it was on ice? Because there is a lot here. That explains why that wasn't being picked up. Because I was actually looking down into the water. I didn't realize that. Alright. So we're going to forbid all this. I don't want some stupid dwarf thinking that it's ever a good idea to try to get this. If by some miracle they think they can, the answer is no. No, you can't. So what we're doing is we're forbidding this. This means that they will no longer detect it as a thing that can be gathered. We could go get it at some point if I really wanted to. Now is not that point. Okay. Okay, that's... Oh my gosh, there's so much. Is there a way to, like, mass forbid? Wooden logs float? I don't know. A big pile of logs? Okay, so we're being sieged right now. If I pause this and say unit list, and we go look for the dead, are there dead here? Oh, undead humans. Where are they? Go to unit. Oh my god. We could lose a lot of dwarves doing this. Thankfully, they're very, very slow. Alright, let's just close it up. What? There is nothing that can be linked up? What? No. Pull the lever. Pull the lever. If you're trapped outside, you're trapped outside. Wait. We have a mechanic out there? Whoa. Who are you? Who are you? Why do we have a trap out there? Crap. Let's cancel the lever pull. Alright, we're gonna cancel it. Get inside. It's a mechanic and a baby that's one of our designated people. Holy God, that's a large wave of... And they will accelerate when they see somebody. What are you doing? Get inside. Get inside. Okay, here they come. They're coming inside. With their baby. Mother of God. Why do people just carry their babies around? Okay. There it is. Alright, that's good. Get it closed. Pull the lever. Suspend that. Pull it. Pull it. Somebody's pulling it. It's pulled. It's up. It's up. It's up. Okay, we are sealed in. Now, where this gets better is if I could get this stuff out of here. So there's stuff in here for some reason. All this stuff here has not been claimed. So there's stuff in that. Where do you think you're going, mechanic? I know you're not going to load that trap. You're going to struggle. Where are they going with that stone? There is no path. What is your plan? I see the mechanic walking out there like they're going to load a trap. No, you are not. Yeah, they gave up. They could not find path. That's what I thought. They don't always carry babies. That's true. Sometimes they do leave them in the rain. Okay, so now they're all just wandering around aimlessly. Now, this is going to be a real problem if traders come right now. Because they will absolutely hunt down the traders. Now, if it's a human caravan, it's not that big of a deal. Human caravans are typically very well armored and very well covered. These being slow zombies, it's probably fine for an elven caravan. I'm not sure like a dwarven ambassador would fare well. I wish they hadn't left that stone right there. Alright. If the caravan shows up, I need to have access to... So let's pull this. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Why would you do that? They just went and gathered that stone. That bridge is about to be sucked up in a room that you can't move through. You won't be launched through that door. You will be obliterated. Which means no body, no coffin. You're done. Instantly deleted. It is called the Dwarven Atomizer. Being smashed by a bridge is the end of you. In all cases. Oh, God. Okay, you can't place something there because it knows it's under a bridge. Good. That was very close. Okay, so now what we can do is we can come over here and I can say, pull this lever. And so what we've done is we've made an airlock of sorts. So we've got 39 people idle. And we can basically build this out right here. I've got a base entrance there. I did put another room off if I ever want to do another one. Does that mean a ghost is guaranteed to spawn? No, we can build a memorial to you. It's a real pain. It requires a lot. Yeah, you can build but you have to like manually assign who it's to and like it. I don't know. It isn't. It's not a natural process. All right. So I've got 45 idle dwarves. I have no ability to go out and harvest wood right now, which there is still a little bit of wood, I think. Most of this wood out here is inside water. So most of this wood cannot actually be harvested. So we're in a pretty good spot. There is an enormous undead human army sieging us. They will most likely eventually give up. I think sieges also stop time from passing. So, what did the inspired person make? A toy. A toy. Yeah, a toy. So thank you for that. Alright. Ridiculous. I know, I am making so many amazing trash cans. Well, they're crafts bins. We keep things in them. They're totes. Not all of them are used for rubbish. Alright, let's get some people not idle. I don't know how many dwarves we could have injured at one time. That should be fine. How are we doing on wealth? So I have a population of, it says 96. That means in-game we're not tracking... Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So we have one child, 10 babies, and 85 adults. That's right. Okay. So that got all those beds going. So we need to make a zone. And honestly, like, that all got smoothed over. That all got smoothed over. That looks great. That's all smooth. Smooth over the new stuff. And there we go. So we should have the ability to start generating some serious happiness now. We're actually starting to get some serious happiness. So we have happiness up at like negative 36k as our peak. The big thing there is that we're starting to have people that are like, the door quality's gone up enough that people who walk through nice doors are starting to have nice thoughts. Are we still being sieged? Yes. In the top right, we can still see we're still being sieged. What's going on, Sil? All right, here we've got our food running, and we've got our... Oh, we ran out of... I think our brewer ran out of things that they could make ale out of. That's fine, honestly. We've got plenty here. I'm willing to let them sit idle for a time. I think Nevik's earned it. Nevik, I believe you are literally idle at the moment. Yeah, you're literally just sitting around. But it doesn't bother me. I mean, you are an accomplished brewer, coming up on level 11 as brewing, and like, you made all of this, and Farmer Girl gifting a sub to Silvio, thank you so much. So we've got so much going on. There we go. No Final Fantasy. We did it earlier, and we'll go back to it in a minute. This is mixed in. A little break. So there's a lot of liquor here. I would love for this siege to be over. I don't know how long they'll sit. It's already been 8 days. They do seem like they're wandering ever closer to our stone traps. So if they step on those stone traps, they get smacked. So we're watching very closely, waiting to see if a zombie gets smacked. Come on. Do it. Walk north. Do it. Yes. It's right there. Come on. Oh, so close. Take a step left. Take a step left. Because they can't see him. Now, if the stone trap doesn't kill them, if you have like a goblin siege and then the goblins leave and they come back, they will relay on the information where those traps are. And so those traps will no longer be triggered, which is why you build big fields of traps. Also, some monsters are very quick moving, and when the stone falls, they'll dodge out of the trap. And when they dodge out of the trap, they will immediately move to an adjacent square. However, it is very hard for some of them to repeatedly dodge. And so when you have a big field of traps like this, they may dodge 2 or 3 times. But eventually they're going to get smacked. Now, it's just blunt damage, but you can replace these with weapon traps where they're loaded with, like, axes. And that tends to really wreck things. Oh, gotcha. You can also do what's called cage traps, where it smacks them where it locks them in cages. Okay. Look at that. Now, I don't know what was missing because these are undead, but as of now, his nose skin is gone. His right lower arm skin is gone. I assume all the skin is gone. His right hand's fat is gone. Left hip's muscle is gone. Right knee is gone. His third toe, left foot fat is gone. I don't know that any of that's caused from me. That might have just already been like that. Well, actually... Wait. Okay. There is something there. His upper something is gone. And then he dropped a steel warhammer. So he dropped his weapon. Oh, he died! He died! He died! He died! Look at that. Silver mace. Copper shield. Look at all that armor. Oh, man. So. That's amazing. So we'll be able to reset those traps. It doesn't ruin the trap. It just triggers them. Another one died. Oh, we got another one. Copper shield. Bunch of good stuff. Large steel. Oh, man. That's awesome. Now, I won't be able to wear the large armor stuff, I don't believe, but it's still valuable. There will be people that want to claim it. There will be people that own it just because they own it. It looks like I was in the middle of building something here. Yeah, build it. It's fine. I don't care. That's amazing. Now imagine once we have big fields of traps, you can actually leave the doors open and things will run through them and die. After the invasion's over, you can go out and claim. So we've killed 2. So our army of mechanists can continue on. The siege is long. The siege is... It does seem to... I don't know if it actually slows time down, but it feels like it slows time down. We're going to go ahead and get all these guys to work. Because we have 5 mechanics, and 3 of them were loading traps, because loading takes longer than making, because they have to do all the extra walking. I'm now going to have just all 5 make mechanisms. Just fine. We are up to 5 bins of crafts, which is more than we had when the humans got here, less than we had when the elves got here. I think we were up at like 6 bins, 7 bins. We've never had more than that, so it would be nice to get where we have like a pretty crazy number. I think there's still another storage room up here that also stores crafts, and we can remove that. Yes, there is. What is this? What's in here? Splints and crutches. These. This one can go. Yeah, these can go. Yep. Okay, so we will get rid of this storage right here. Yep. And that should allow those to be harvested. So I think we were at the most crafts we've ever had at one time. Which makes sense. We moved from like 1 or 2 crafters up to 8. So, I can sell the large armor. I could. I won't, because I just sell crap finished goods. I would have to track that. But you absolutely could if you were much better about like managing where things go. I'll just store it in armor storehouse piles and it'll just be added to our total wealth. For now, we are locked away from wood. I do need to clear our existing zone. And that's a barracks, and that's a barracks. We're just going to leave that as a weird form barracks. Because right now we don't have that many beds. I need to set up more bedrooms, but I like the idea of setting them up, like, for each industry. That's been kind of nice anyway. Okay, 727. The siege continues. We are up to 3 dead. Looks like another one made the mistake of stepping on there. Look at that. And the rest are all down here. So it would take a long time before I built enough that that's actually going to be helpful. So they are waiting for something. They are also getting... Oh God, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? They have found their way over. They have jumped down. Oh no. Oh God. Run. We're gonna lock this. Do I lock it or do we fight? I don't have that bridge locked up. I don't want to fight. I kind of want to fight. Is that bad? Let's fight. Let's do it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a ramshackle military here. So, I need to create a squad. And we're going to say no uniform. And I need people who are currently haulers. Haulers only. Haulers only. It'll be fine. So Sarvesh. So Sarvesh, this is going to be our first ramshackle military. I wasn't planning on doing this, but they baited me. Sarvesh, you're on. Sarvesh, we are going to tell you that you are no longer allowed to... You're no longer allowed to haul... I need to have a way of noting who's in this thing and who's not. You're no longer allowed to clean. Our troops don't clean. They don't clean. The V-streamer? Yeah, I've saw that that's been another thing going on. Okay, next up. Dayton. Dayton. Okay? Dayton Asso. Different Dayton. Come on, Dayton. Anybody got enough points they want to be on the military here? I will name you after the military right now. I cannot promise your survival. I cannot. Come on. They're not... I don't... Alright. Some of it's also just interest, right? In, like, being a part of something. Not all of it's meant to be malicious. It just turns out that way. So, some of the attention is intentional. Where is this Dayton? I swear I saw it. Alright. Let's just move on. Commit. Alright, let's do Catton. Catton, you're right up there. Good. You're the mayor? You're the mayor? Oh, congratulations, my friend. I do not much care for self-elected mayors. Oh, you are now in the military. Alright. And then Cog. Cog. Good. Cog. And then I need another, it's another Dayton. A different Dayton? A different Dayton. Come on. There it is. You think you're a mechanic. You think you're a mechanic. That's 3. Okay, 4 total. Errol. Hello, Errol. Errol and Itsum. I have 2 Itsums. I have Itsum Vuto and Itsum. I have another Itsum in here somewhere. I know you're in here. There it is. Oh no. Oh, these are like fresh immigrants too. Yeah, you think these people have like other jobs that they're not allowed to have. What are you thinking? All right. Yeah, that's not okay. Okay. Let's clean up some of that. Next up, we are going to grab... That's 7. You guys think we can... I think we can do 7. We're just going to do 7. Okay, military. We're just gonna charge in with 7. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? They don't need a full squad. So, I mean, they do need a full squad, and this is not gonna work out well. So they are called the Brass Discoveries. Farm Girl gifting a sub to Min3s. We are going to tell them to... I gotta remember exactly how this works. So, military set order, maybe? No. How does this work? I don't remember. It's been a long time. Military. Yes. Right there. We've got it. So we've got it there. So we need to set our orders. Set building tasks and preferences. Yes, yes, yes. So if I say military, what happens? No. Squads. How do I call them to order? I need to call them to military. Job list. No. Designations? No. Come on. Set order. Okay, set order. Yes. Now what? Come on. Announce some job cancellation. Do I have to, like... These orders are superseded by negative preferences. Yeah, I don't care about that. Mixed food, workshop orders, activity zone orders. All dwarves harvest. Gather wood. All... Yep. Come on. So it's not there. That I can tell. Make burrows. No. Come on, where is this thing? Move this menu. I don't know if they just naturally will fight. I don't think they will. I think I have to tell them to fight. Okay, here we go. Somebody vomited there. Look at all this stuff that's on the ground. Holy crap. Are we winning? I mean, at a cost? Military. Disband squad. Inactive. No scheduled order. No, 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 no. I need to activate you. So... S. Schedule. Oh, there we go. Give order. No. View inactive. I literally don't remember what they're supposed to do. Edit order? Yeah, I don't remember what they're supposed to do. I don't remember how this works. We're just gonna let it be. We're just gonna let it be. Oh, Fido looked it up. Alright, alright. So you can cycle through alerts by pressing T. What the heck was that? Nope. Okay, here we go. Attack order. After selecting... Okay, so press K to attack. That's where I was. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff here. So I've got a yak bull of awfulness. Water buffalo of awfulness. It looks like they might be already doing it. Maybe it's in units. Okay, here we go. Others. Human crossbow. Okay, here we go, here we go. Can I set a order? I want to attack all this stuff. I don't know, we're just going to let it run. What could go wrong? We got a bunch of people dying here. What could go wrong? Okay, after selecting which squad, we'll select the... Yep. That squad right there. That's the squad I want. Oh, God. They are definitely in battle. We now have 3 open positions on that squad. So, we are definitely doing it. Oh, man. We are losing a lot of dwarves. Okay, so we are already down at 72. 69. 68. We are losing people rapidly. Oh, man. This is not good. So... this is really not good. I don't know how they got here. It looks like they just basically dropped in on us. So, I guess I need to build a roof to this, or I need to go up and build wall. I don't know. It's not good. Come on. We've been at this a month. Interrupted by horse skeleton. I don't care. Yeah, we're finding people dead. Just gonna let this ride. This could be the end, guys. Could I lock the door? Absolutely. Now, if the siege lets up and the door is locked, they're kind of trapped here. They don't have the ability to leave is the problem. But are there more that aren't in here? Did they all come in? Yes, we could make this worse. So I can't let them out. Oh, man. Could they have risen from inside the gate? I guess they could have. They could have raised dead from the bodies here. A wild boar skeleton? That might be what's happening. That might be what's happening. Oh, God. That means there's most likely a necromancer, right? If they're raising here and they're not just from, like, a nearby necromancer. Oh, that sucks. That does increase the likelihood that I could win. So, let me jump to military here. And, yeah, let's do that. We have a lot of people... We have a lot of people injured. So, Dumont... Alright, come on. Dumont. This is ending very, very poorly. I don't see a Dumont. Is Zoom? It's getting quicker to scroll through the list, though. That did take care of that. Is Zoom? Where are these people? Facade? Are they all dead? Yeah, I lost another couple. Okay. Need to update it again. That's okay. We can still come back from this. Maybe. Come on, Facade. There's Facade. Animal caretaker. You've been drafted. Congratulations on no longer having to clean. Ineth. Ineth. Congratulations on no longer having to clean. English. Congratulations on no longer having to clean. Okay. Cogsack. Come on. Cogsack. Congratulations on no longer having to clean. Let's commit that. Okay, so we're back up to a squad of 8. Which is good. That's good. So I'm hoping that I can figure this out. So I've got my squads here. Yes. A. Okay, there we go. Schedule as active. And then K, attack. Attack the bull skeleton. There, we figured it out. So let's charge out. And go to squads. A. Attack. I should probably attack something closer to the door here. I think there's also dead people rising. Let's attack this bull here. That seems better. It's right out in the open. Oh, man. This is a problem. This is a problem. Yeah. Showing people they got banned. Yes, my understanding is that a popular Hollow live streamer decided to join the game and literally couldn't use elevators and stuff. So, like, I don't find stuff like that wildly fun to talk about because either you're mad about the community, which doesn't feel good, or people are like, or you're just talking trash about something that it sucks. It sucks. And it sounds like Square Enix is taking care of it. So it sounds like in Final Fantasy, another large player has joined, and communities have risen up and given that person the inability to play, and Square Enix is taking care of it. Don't harass people is the be-all, end-all of that. That's it. Don't harass people. Somebody joined the game and was harassed. They were harassed a lot because the attention around them was a lot, and that's it. So I think what's happening here is that there's corpses rising from the dead because of this siege. And so that's making it hard to survive. If immigrants come right now, they're going to die immediately. So if I say military, we actually have 8 people still alive. There's a ton of people here fighting. I mean, I'm still losing people, I think. Not yet. We did lose 2 babies in there somewhere, so that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. So. But I don't really know. Like, it's not fun to talk about. And it's not really newsworthy because there's no action to be taken. Right? Like, if you're not like, hey, I wonder if I should go harass this person, then all you have to do is keep not harassing people. So just keep not harassing people. Like, do that. Keep not harassing people, guys. So, now, how are we doing? If I say squads... A. Active in scheduling. K. Alright, is there something else to attack? Bull skeleton. Kill it. Hopefully, out of this, we're getting some bone, though. Or we're mutilating things enough that they won't come back to life again. We're finding more people dead. 66. We've lost 14 people, or 19 people so far. And worse yet, I bet that we have a lot of... God, the game gets slow when there's combat. Come on. They're so... We're at 19. We're at 19. Dead so far. And possibly 20. Nope, not yet. It seems like we're going to keep losing more. God, this game gets so slow. That's honestly why I don't like combat. Because it's always just been this disaster. So, we do need to make this a bedroom. And we're going to make it a dormitory. And that should hopefully give people the ability to haul the dead. Or the living, sorry. We're going to haul the living down there and hope that our doctor, when awake, heals people. Come on. It's very slow. Okay, we made it all the way back up. Okay, we did kill something. We're killing things now. So squad. They're killing it right now. Let's go see how we're doing. We did lose another one. That's okay. Let's see if we can recruit into this a little bit more. So, Itsum Vuto. Itsum Vuto. Itsum Vuto. Does not look like a name I see. I know they're in here, I'm just not trying to go too fast, so if they don't jump out. Next up would be Mesthos. Mesthos. Come on. Mesthos. Where are you at? I don't see any of these people. Are they just dead and my dwarven thing can't detect it yet? I think I have a lot less people than the dwarf therapist thinks I do. I think it's having trouble detecting who's dead and who's not. Yeah, as we find people dead, I think it'll update. I think this is the beginning of the end. We'll see. I think we're gonna struggle here. So. Oh man. This is rough. Come on. I think it's... I think that the necromancer thing being able to res through walls is the problem. Because I sealed the walls and that was good. But I should have sealed the door to the corpses. Which the answer to that long term is that I usually dump my corpses into a pit. And so they can't crawl out. Yeah. I have had flying things fly out. Alright. How's our squad doing? They're still killing. I don't think things can rise once they've been buried, so that would be a better way to do it as well. God, look at all that stuff. Come on. Look at all that stuff. It's going to take me days to clean all this up. Hopefully we don't lose anybody wildly important. So far, everybody we're finding dead is all unnamed. So that's good. Come on. I think people don't like reporting other people in games because they want to treat others how they want to be treated, and they assume that that person's just having a bad moment or something like that, right? And they don't want to be reported. I don't know. Maybe it's just people don't like confrontation. We only have 2 idlers. So that's good, I guess. We're down to 47. Another one dead. 65. This says I'm down to 47. This says I'm at 65. That says I'm down to 2 babies. This says I'm back up at 8. So I think we really are kind of coming up on the end of... It says population 73. I don't believe that. I think we're bad at taking our own population numbers. Did a zombie get inside? I don't think so. I mean, so there's some stuff coming down in the fort. And I don't know what that is. So I think it's just dead stuff coming back to life. So I think you have to literally rip it apart to get it dead. So let's try to assign our military equipment. I don't have anything is the problem. I don't have any weapons. So if I do... If I, for example, go into this military squad and I say equipment and I select a weapon, individual choice, melee, individual choice. I don't want people shooting arrows in this. If you guys can find a weapon, which I think the weapons are not far away, that would be great. Alright, let's try that. And see if they can go grab that stuff. We're finding some more people dead. Not great. Not great. Oh, man. So if I go to squad... and they're still killing. Oh my gosh. Is that thing even injured? So I am killing this. His right ear broken, his right ear cut open, his middle spine is bruised, his lower spine is bruised, his right false ribs are bruised. His tongue is gone, his left ear is gone, his mouth is gone, his throat skin is gone. Like, look at all this stuff's gone. Spleen gone, lung gone, brain gone, tail fat, tail muscle. What's left? Oh my god. It's undead is the problem. So this is zombies. So normally this stuff would be dead by now, but we're fighting... we're fighting zombies. Oh my god. So can I set up a squad from in this screen? It would be way faster. And I would probably like it a great deal more. Doesn't look like it. I can see everybody's military capabilities. And you guys are gaining skills in things like biting and kicking because, like, you don't have weapons. They're wildly injured. I've got a ton of just disaster here. Oh my gosh. The basic fighting stances. Kicking and biting. Yes, indeed. This has really slowed time down, too. Because the ticks are just crushing my soul. Alright, Dumont. Give me another one. Dumont. Come on, Dumont. Where are you at? No? No Dumont? No Dumont? Is there not a Dumont? Please, will the real Dumont please stand up? Some of these people are just not candidates, I guess. Etsum. I already have Etsum. You're already in here. You're just not marked as not having cleaning. Okay. English. I already... Oh, different English. Alright. See if we can get some of these people just organized by name here. Alright, we got a Cog. What's Cog's job? You have a job. You're a stonecrafter. Alright, Sibrick. Try this a different way. Sibrick. Sibrick dog. You dog. Congratulations, Sibrick dog. Military. You need to get a weapon of your choosing. Congratulations. Oh, wait. You. Okay. And then Sibrick dog can forget about cleaning ever again. You're probably going to be dead anyway. That gets us back up to 7. Did we get the necromancer? No. 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 We're just slowly losing people. Slowly losing people. I really didn't anticipate things being raised from the dead here. Alright, who's Kadal? Kadal, you a real person? Kadal. You are. Kadal who? Kadal, yep, you're a real person. You have a real job. It is stone detailing. Why? Why do I have a stone Oh, because you're a miner. Okay. I was like, that should not be a job that's available. Takud. Takud, what's your job? You're also a miner. Ast. Ast what? Ast Thak. You're a real person. You're a crafter. Stodier. Come on, Stodier. What's your job? Stodier what? Stodier noob or something. You are a mason. Lorbum. Lorbum is one of our mechanics. What's MLBL? That looks like a weird name. Melbill. Congratulations, Melbill. You are equip. Good. And then Melbill is going to lose cleaning. We are sacrificing haulers left and right. And honestly, at this point, I'm debating just queuing everybody. I'm going to use the restroom, let this tick, and then we'll see. We may just queue everybody into the military. All right. Here we go. I think we're just going to do it, guys. I think we need a final stand. Everybody's going to get a squad. It's time. I've tried wrestling the undead to death. Equip. Yep. Okay. So we're going to make another squad. I need a new squad. I don't remember how to do a new one. New squad. There it is. C. No uniform. With a weapon choice. These are called the tired rooms. With a weapon choice of whatever they want that's melee. Okay. And in the position of the tired rooms... Even Fido's joining. Everybody joins. I don't care that you're our legendary guy here. How do I do this again? Here? Do I have to go out of that menu each time? No? Assign to squad, yes. Create squad appointed by this leader. Ew. Ah, there we go. Okay. So, let's first assign the weapon before I forget. Melee. Positions. Alright. Okay. Now, let's try this. We've got squads. We've got squads. We have B. We've got an A, a B, and a C. B needs to charge in. And B is going to be responsible for killing this pale stalker. C. Come on. Kill. This one down here. Alright. We've now got a whole bunch of stuff swinging like crazy. We're going to lose some people here. That's going to happen. So, in one menu, it drops the U from your name. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it starts to shorten them. Chug, chug, chug. Doesn't sound like the fans are kicking on too loud. Now, I don't know really how to check on how dead things are. Because, like, it doesn't... They don't feel dead. Like, because they're undead, they're already missing a huge number of body parts. So, I don't really know how to tell, like, what is actually dead and what's not. Like, I don't... Like, look at all that stuff that's just gone. I don't understand really even what's living anymore. Come on. I feel like we just gotta see this through here. And then I need to go through and make sure there's no weapons laying on the ground, because I'd like those back. There's a lot of stuff here. From all the dead people, mostly. A lot of dead people. There's a crossbow. Why did somebody have a crossbow? Is that ours? Okay. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know. Does healing work on undead? I don't know. I don't know. We're down to 44. It's declining very rapidly. I mean, it's declining very rapidly over the days. We've been in this siege for a month. And the problem is that, like, the combat is really slow because the combat is tracking every single individual body part. So if I open up reports, I can go in here and say that, like, the human is fighting, right? And so we've got this pale stalker and, like, look at this. Punched in the face. These are all things that are happening. Bit in the hand, tearing the muscle. There's so much. And this is just this report. And it's tracking individual bruising. It tracks all the way down to, like, the individual finger. So it just tears up the CPU. Which has always been the issue with this game, is that, like, it's tracking too much. And the UI and everything. I mean, I love this game, but that's always been its weakness, is that it can bog down. Come on. I have everybody fighting that, like, queues into 3 squads. And I'm happy to refill those squads at this point. Vacant. Okay. How do I create another squad from this leader? Done. No uniform. Okay. And then equipment, weapons, your choice, melee. Oh. Weapon, your choice, melee. Weapon, melee. Weapon, melee. Okay. And then that allows me to charge another squad into battle. Come on. Come on. There it is. Yeah. Fight that. So I've got two things fighting the same thing. So at some point it should die. And it sounds like I lost another guy. Anytime. Now they're being found dead immediately because everybody's there. So they're immediately stumbling on their corpse. So at least that part's quick. Maybe. Maybe somebody stumbled to their death somewhere else, or they died down below? That should be the case. I can't imagine that anybody's making it very far before we know they're dead. And then the problem is, are the dead rising? If the dead are rising, I'm screwed. If it was just a one-time thing, it's fine. I have nobody alive that is just idle. And so because of that, that also means there's nobody to haul off the weak. Everybody's in battle now. I've got 40 people out of 44 in battle. Which, if I read this... Is there a way to go see... Is there a way to go see somebody's, like, health? It tracks if they're injured. Almost everybody's injured to some degree now. So there's an in-dwarf therapist. It makes the line red if they're injured. So you can see that just about everybody's injured now. And then it bolds their name if I think they're in combat currently. So people are either red or in combat. I don't know if they can be both. So, current job, no job. But, like, they're not idle. They're screwed is what they are. So, I do wonder if some of these are being tracked as dwarves because they're undead. So I do wonder if some of these are not anything I can deal with. Because all these names weren't showing up. And so I am wondering if some of these are, like, literally undead. And I'm screwed. Because it's still tracking me at 66. And I'm at 44 over here. So if there's 20 undead, I'm really screwed. So let me go to units. Citizens. I'm fighting corpses at this point. Others. friendly. Oh no. Yeah. These are dwarves. These are dwarves. I'm fighting just their head. Oh, I think this is game over. I don't know that I get to come back from that. I think when you start fighting mutilated corpses, like if you don't have a trained army, I don't know how you defeat this. I mean, I see how I can beat the... I just don't see how I beat this. I don't know. I think that might be... I mean, there's not that many, so that's the advantage. There's a lot of dead. We've lost a lot. Which some people are happy. Like some of these deads are like they're satisfied. They're buried. Others are not. At this point, I would need the siege to end, and I would need new migrants to come in and take care of all these people. Because just about everybody's injured. So if the siege doesn't end, I don't know. Somebody became a mechanic. Are you just down there working? My God. I mean, I could fix that by coming down here and assigning you a task. Nope, everybody's assigned. Everybody's in a squad. Everybody's in a squad. What is stopping me from everybody fighting? How did somebody just now become a mechanic? You should not have become a mechanic right now. Oh, your thing died. Interesting. Okay. Maybe I can win. This would be an epic recovery. Select from list? No, I can't select from list because we don't have everything available. How about that one? There we go. Oh, wait, I can select from rectangle? Can I select them all from rectangular at the same time? A, B, C, D. This would be an epic recovery. Kill. Good. From rectangle. That's everything we have left to kill. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 things. Right? And then I don't know why that one is not showing up as targeting somebody. A, B, C, D. Kill. From rectangle. It feels like there's more stuff now. Give the order. There it is. Okay. That's what I expected it to look like. And then for some reason, like, people are still trying to store things. And Dwarf Fortress is not responding. Oh no. Oh no. It's calculating. Calculating. Have we lost it? I think this is it, guys. I think it's over. I think this is the end. The end of it. Yeah. I could just invite in... I could invite in the death. It's... the application recovered, but... to what end? How do I track... what... I just need to be able to see what... I think if we drop below... I mean, the problem is that, like... I'm starting to fight myself, is the problem. So, at this point, there are almost as many things dead as there are alive. We lost our animal caretaker. I think Brian might be dead, which is our doctor. We may have lost Nevik. Well, let's go see here. It's moving. Come on. It's ticking slowly. Okay, return to game. Units is... There's so much battle going on. I don't know. We may go here. Let's see. Units. You gonna do it? Did you pick up my command? Oh, it looks like it's thinning out. I mean, those little green lines there, I believe, are weapons. So that's a sign that we're at least, like, equipping things. Down to 42. We lost another 2 there. Oh, man. We lost another 2. I need to open up the unit list at some point. I think it's V. Oh. Okay, there we go. Citizens. These are all people who can't work because they're injured. So Nevik is there, probably bleeding out. Brian is probably bleeding out. Let's go see what's going on with Brian. You don't feel anything. Oh, Brian, I think you're dead, buddy. You don't feel anything. You're done. You feel nothing. Look at this. You feel nothing. Did you get to kill anything? 57 notable kills. You did good. You did good. Sorry, man. Nevish, I think you're gonna be in the same issue. Yep, I think you're done. 10 notable kills. Fido has an axe. You're very good with the axe. Let's go check on you. You're feeling pretty vengeful, one might say. You don't appear injured yet. So, go check on Farmer Girl here. Pretty vengeful as well. Yeah. Farmer Girl's killed 1. Fido, let's see what you've done with that axe. No kills yet. No kills. I have a Dwarf Necromancer as a Citizen? Are you making this worse? Why do I have a necromancer? Oh, we're rezzing things that are friendly. Okay. Well, that's nice. These are really the problem now. We're fighting just heads, hands, and necks. So, like, I am getting close. I cannot imagine what it would take to bury all these. I might actually live. If I open up squads, there's still people, there's still things to kill. How does a neck attack? Well, we can go find out. It's not labeled as a neck. There's not much left. All right. This is, I mean, honestly, like, I don't know how anybody still dies to the neck is the bigger concern. I feel like the neck would just kind of, like, squeeze at you or something. Which, like, if I had full armor, this wouldn't be an issue. Because a lot of this stuff doesn't have weapons, doesn't have the ability to hurt us. If the head is attached, that is valid. The teeth would... Did we win? It doesn't... We've lost about half of our fort. The bigger problem is I think the dead rise. So we've got to mutilate them down so small that they can't fight. So I think at this point, the answer is to let this run. And I'm going to need to do 14 and stuff. I was supposed to hop back in 14 today. I got distracted by this raid here. So I think I have to just let this idle while I... And then we'll update. I think that's the play. So I'm going to let this idle. Brian, do you want to take over? Because I was planning on ending stream at 3. I do need to go do my like MSQ roulette and stuff later so that I can get more levels on the board. But yeah, I think Brian's going to take over, guys. So if you guys want to hang out here, Brian's going to play some Halo. I may play Halo with him. I'm going to get some food too. So you guys stay here. Check out some Halo today. I'll be playing 14, so if I see any of you in game, I will see you guys later. I'll be back tomorrow. We will check in on this fort. Take care.